Hey Aquarius, how's it going? This is going to be your monthly reading for June 2020. How is it already June? This is so crazy. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave what does not. You can check out your other signs messages as well throughout this channel for some additional information. And yeah, please be sure to like, share, subscribe if it resonates with you so it continues to circulate. There is an extended reading being offered for this video, so if you would like to dive in a little bit deeper with the messages that came up, feel free to check out that link below. And yeah, you can also book a personal reading with me via my website, vivaciousfoxtarot.com. Okay, Aquarius. The message I got for you guys for the month of June was testing your own boundaries, okay? Really pushing the limit here and stepping outside of your comfort zone, right? You guys are creative and innovative. You have this really beautifully unique way of seeing things in a different light or seeing things outside the box, right? That's where you're strongest, is actually outside the box and outside the norm. So testing your own boundaries here, okay? Really stepping outside of what the norm is and testing the waters with things here, okay? So let's jump right in and see what we got coming up for you, Aquarius. No, okay, put it back. Interesting, that was the Hierophant there. So yeah, mastering skills, right? What is the overall energy, the message for Aquarius for June 2020? Please and thank you, Spirit. What is the overall? On the outbreak. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So your overall energy, you have the Knight of Swords, the Devil, and the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Super interesting. First off, what I see right off the bat is, especially with that Devil card being in the middle, is like there's your air energy too, right? Wanting to rush in with something, but again, there's this sense of fear that seems to be holding you back from achieving this Ten of Pentacles, okay? It's there. It's absolutely there. But again, right, this is all about testing your own boundaries. I feel like you do want to rush in with some sort of new information or some new fresh ideas. But again, that Devil energy is lingering around. That's kind of, you know, it's like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And then all of a sudden it creeps in. It's just like, maybe that's a little too out there, okay? Nothing is too far outside the box for you right now, okay? And that's, I think, if there's any message that I can really strongly enforce here in this reading already right off the bat, is there is nothing too far outside the box here for you, okay, Aquarius? Again, that is where you are strongest. So test these boundaries, okay? Test your own boundaries. Knight of Swords, you want to come rushing in with something, okay? And I do very much feel that this is your information. This could be wanting to rush in, you know, to make an offer in a relationship. This could be you having a creative project or something to do with work that you want to bring to the forefront. But it seems to be, I just get the feeling that it's something so out of the norm that you're maybe a little bit afraid of, first and foremost, how it'll be perceived by others, and also maybe a little bit of a fear of success here, to be like, well, what does this mean? If I am right and this goes this way, then how is that going to change the course of everything forever, right? Yeah, because I don't know, so much feel like it's a sense of like a fear of failure, because I think you know that this is right? That's why you want to come rushing in with this information. But it's almost like worrying about what that means if you were to reveal this to somebody else or to some other person. But if you do, again, there's the Ten of Pentacles, right? This is all about solid, stable grounding, okay? In terms of a relationship, this is a relationship that's very secure. It's very long-term. There can be a bit of a warning here about, you know, neglecting your other priorities in your life. As you can see, right, the wife is, or the woman is, take it however resonates, right? This could be man or woman. This could be any type of pairing. But she's looking at him so endearingly, right? So lovingly. And he's just kind of focused in at the building, like looking at his house and looking at his kingdom, basically, right? And not paying much attention to her. So, and I feel like that devil energy creeps in there too, right? It's don't get too caught up on certain things. Don't get too caught up on the thoughts and opinions of other people. Don't get too caught up and hyper focused in one particular area. Okay. You don't want to be repeating the same cycle here, right? There's, again, you have this idea and you have this notion that you want to rush in and present what's going to bring you to this 10 of Pentacles, but in the middle here is your doubts, fears, and worries. Okay. So yes, absolutely test your boundaries right now. Okay. Think about anything and everything. The more obscure and the more outside the box it is, the better this idea is. Okay. That's what I just keep hearing. Okay. The more unusual this seems in terms of like social standards and constructs, the better this idea actually is. Okay. Let's see. What did we get? What can we get for the start of the month here for Aquarius, please and thank you, Spirit? What can we expect at the beginning of June for Aquarius, please and thank you, Spirit? What can we expect for Aquarius at the beginning of the month here, please and thank you, Spirit? What can we expect towards the beginning of the month here, please and thank you, Spirit? What can we expect? Oof, okay. Right at the beginning of the month, you got the Sun card. Yeah, whatever this is, whatever ideas or whatever boundaries and limitations that you're seeing right now, okay, they're just like, test them, keep pushing. Okay, you have some sort of new idea, new information, or a new way of seeing and perceiving a certain situation that you want to rush in for, and Spirit is saying yes, go for it. Like there's no better card that could have possibly come out to say this. Okay, I just saw 707 flash on there. Okay, the number 7 alone is about it's the number of the psychic, right? Tapping into our intuition, seeing things that aren't seen by the normal eye, right? Like it's like seeing things with your third eye instead of with your 2 eyes that you've been given. Okay, your eyes see the reality reality as it's placed in front of you, right? But the third eye is the all-knowing. It's seeing things on another dimension, seeing things on another level here. Okay, this Sun card is saying whatever it is that you've been thinking about bringing in and rushing in, okay, it is one hell of a yes. Okay, sorry, one heck of a yes. Okay, and you know, like it's just like, in the more you test these boundaries, the more obvious things are going to get to you. Okay, the Sun is all about highlighting this path. Okay, this is a new beginning, a new opportunity here. It's very joyous and light and fun and carefree. Okay, and it's like, the more you test those boundaries and the more you trust yourself and trust what it is that you're thinking, okay, the more messages and the more signs and the more guidance that's being given to you. Okay, because Spirit wants you to continue on this path 100%. Okay, whatever it is that you've been working on, let go of any doubts or fears or worries. Okay, because they don't serve you and you don't need this anymore. Okay, this is in the middle of your overall energy for the month though, so remember, this will be lingering, and this month it's all about overcoming these. Okay, so any fears, doubts, or worries that you have, it's about bringing them into awareness so that you can take back the power. Okay, because once we acknowledge our fears and once we break them down, they no longer hold power over us anymore. Okay, and you don't need it. You don't need it. Absolutely, you don't need it. Ooh, this is good. This is good, Aquarius. Oh God, this is good. Okay, what is happening right now? I don't know anymore. All right, Lover's card in the middle of the month. What about towards the end of the month? Please and thank you, Spirit. What messages can we get towards the end of the month? Please and thank you. Oof, lots. Okay, so mid-month, here's a Lover's card. Okay, if this is a romantic relationship, this is you perhaps wanting to rush in with some sort of idea. Maybe it's like a crazy note, you know, like take it however this resonates, right? But I just feel like there's some, it's almost like this forbiddenness that in this situation, right? And it's just like, am I really gonna take that apple, right? Am I really gonna grab that fruit and harness it? Okay, yeah. The more outside of the norm and the more unusual the situation, I just keep hearing the bigger the yes. Okay. The Lover's card here. So whatever this is, this could be, again, a relationship, a romantic friendship, partnership, whatever it might be, but this is the path illuminating, coming to light, to shine down and guide you towards this, okay? Towards this deep, soulful union. If this is your own inner working that's happening right now, okay? This is all about coming into realization, coming into alignment with your core values, right? Trusting yourself, thinking outside the box, testing those boundaries, okay? Because the bigger the challenge, the greater the reward. I feel like that quote alone has come up so many times in my readings in the last week or so, right? The bigger the challenge, the greater the reward. Time to test your boundaries here, because this is blessed. This is blessed. If this is a union, this is blessed. If this is you working towards achieving some sort of a higher level and understanding of yourself, you're on the right path, okay? Guidance is being provided to you. All right, looking towards the end of the month, we have the Three of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Emperor, okay? This is all about finding ways to not only work collaboratively, okay? Taking in new knowledge and new information and really just collecting the wisdom. And remember, that Hierophant tried to pop out at the beginning there too, right? The Hierophant is just the master of all, okay? He's the teacher, he's the priest, he's somebody who's very conventional, and he abides by the rules and regulations of things, okay? But the thing is, okay, and the thing is with the Hierophant here, he also, yes, he's very conventional, but don't forget that he's also kind of the spiritual masculine master, okay? He's the master of the masculine spirituality, side of spirituality, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So testing your boundaries here, right? It's just like, yeah, you know everything, but there's a reason why you're so good at what you do and what you know, okay? There's a reason why, and it's because you've gone by the book and you've done things, but you also know when to say, okay, well, I know everything I need to know based on the history, of the information that's there for me, but what's there that's not being seen yet, okay? And that's where you come in with testing your boundaries and seeing things outside of the box that's already there, okay? So working together. And then the Judgment card on Aries here, or Aries, this is Aries energy here, but the Emperor, this is all major arcana except for the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of, and even you have the Devil card there at your overall energy, okay? Throughout the month, you're learning some really heavy, important lessons and having some incredible transitions here, okay, Aquarius? Listen to the call, okay? Archangel Gabriel is blowing that trumpet, and they're saying, Aquarius, are you ready to step outside and test those boundaries and move into this mode of the Emperor, okay? He's all-knowing. He is fearless. He does not let anyone or anything get in his way, right? A king's a king, but the Emperor is the Emperor, all right? He is all four kings rolled into one, okay? He goes after what he wants. He sets his mind to it, and he goes for it, okay? You are being called to step into this power, to release any doubts or questions that you might have, any of this fear, and really go forward with this and test those boundaries, okay? Because not only are you going to learn a great deal from this, but this is going to allow you to share this information with others so that your awareness and your knowledge combined and collectively can just keep growing and growing, okay? This is powerful, Aquarius. This is really powerful. Okay, Spirit, what messages where is Aquarius currently at in their soul journey, please, and thank you. Okay, the first card that popped out, Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight and awareness. What did I say, right? When we bring our fears, oh God, I can't pick it up. When we bring our fears to awareness and we pinpoint them and we break them down, they don't have control over us anymore, okay? Take that denial, take those fears, take that doubt that you have about yourself and whatever it is that you've been thinking about or working towards, okay? Release that fear and doubt, okay? Bring whatever it is to the forefront. Acknowledge these things so that you can pinpoint them and that you can start releasing them so that you can move forward, okay? Because you are being called to test boundaries and push the limits here, okay? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Yes, absolutely. Okay, and then we have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. You 100% are, Gemini. Sorry, I just did Gemini's reading. Aquarius. You 100% are, okay? Trust that you're on the right path because it is being lit for you. Spirit is there guiding and directing you. And if you're, the happier you feel about this idea and the more wacky and wild and outside of the box it is, the better it is, okay? Ooh, okay, guys, let's jump into this extended reading. I'm super excited to dive a little bit further into this. If this is where we part, thank you for watching, Aquarius. I will see you throughout the month with your weekly readings. And yeah, we'll chat soon. Bye, guys.